So, you want to own your own home, but you're one of the over 80% of Americans with less than perfect credit. You don't have enough money saved for a down payment, and or your debt-to-income ratios are so high that the only person who will lend you money is your mother, and she still wants a cosigner. I know that sounds funny, but these are just a few of the reasons why tens of millions of Americans are still renting, instead of owning their own home. And the worst part is, most of them have convinced themselves they will never be able to own a home, or they're waiting on a miracle, instead of doing anything about it. So, why should you do whatever it takes to own your own home? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here's the facts. According to a 2021 report provided by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the average homeowner in the U.S. has a net worth of approximately $200,000, while the average renter only has a net worth of around $5,000. This statistic alone should have you wanting to buy a house immediately, so you can start building equity for yourself instead of your landlord. Think about it. Every rent payment you make pays for a house or building owned by someone else. They get to benefit from the cash flow, equity, and tax deductions. And what do you get? Exactly. You get a roof over your head for another month and nothing else to show for it. This is why MWR Financial created our cash flow system, combined with our Keys to Home Ownership program. Imagine having everything you need to increase your cash flow and income, so you can increase your buying power and save the money you need for a down payment. Or, how about having a team of financial experts who will get your credit scores back into the best shape possible, while lowering your existing bills and your debt-to-income ratios, all at the same time? Sounds amazing, right? Well, it is, but that's not all, because our team of affordable housing experts will even help you locate and purchase your new home for you now, regardless of your past credit history or your current credit scores. Yeah, you heard me right. Our experts will help you determine how much of a home you can qualify for. They will assist you with locating the home that meets your needs, buy it for you, and allow you to rent to own or lease with the option to buy, while our cash flow experts help you get your finances back into the best position possible to qualify for conventional financing. And if conventional financing ends up not being an option for you, your affordable housing expert will owner finance the property for you. In other words, we can structure the option that works best for you, and becoming a homeowner no longer has to be just a dream. It can actually become a reality. With that said, if you're tired of building equity for someone else and you're ready to own your own home, get back to the person that shared this information with you, and let us help you get on the right path towards home ownership once and for all.
cash. And some of your friends are going, but what? I don't know about the membership. What's all these resources we need to get wealthy? You've been trying to get wealthy by yourself for too long. Let the experts do it. Anita, how you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good?
Yes.
All right. Give us how you felt going from the house you were in and what made you say, I'm ready to leap into my new house because of this membership.
So I'm just so thankful for MWR Financial and Extra Digit Movement, you, Mr. Bean. It felt good. Honestly, I wasn't really looking to move, but where I live was in a good school district, and so the realtors started knocking on my door asking me, did I want to sell? I didn't, but my kids did. So they got a realtor, and they went looking at houses. I was the last one to get on board. But because of the membership, see, when I started, and I used to be embarrassed to say that my credit score was a 503. And but through the membership, they got it up 209 points. And my husband's score went up 159 points. So then we sold our home, and now I live in my forever dream home. But it's nice, but I was excited about the 2.5 interest rate that we were able to get because of that. And I just want to share that life happened to me recently. I had my initial knee replacement surgery February. Supposed to went back to work May the 22nd, but I was rushed into surgery again May the 30th because infection set in and septic was about to take over, right? Had exhausted all my time at work, no paycheck, but guess what sustained me?
Every time.
I thank God. Because he saw this day. I joined over 3 years ago, but he saw this time and this day what would happen to me and my income. And so he gave me this blessing. I always tell people, I said, we got a miracle in our mouth, but if you don't open your mouth and share it, nobody would know about it. Thank you, Mr. Bean. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Love you more. Give it up for Anita Patton.
Welcome, guys. Good afternoon. As you just heard that wonderful testimony coming from my partner, Miss Anita Patton out of Alabama. Hey, listen, this is getting ready to be the information that you want to take a pen and a pad to get some copious notes on what's getting ready to be delivered. Again, good afternoon. My name is Daryl R. Banks, two-star executive director and founding member of this amazing company that you get ready to hear about, and also the host of the weekly Thursday Night Financial University, where we bring you the experts behind this exclusive invitation-only wealth membership that gives you the information you need to succeed to get on the other side of money. So I want to thank you all. Go ahead and grab a pen and pad. Also, go ahead and text this out and get your friends, your family on this information, because I tell you what, information that you get ready to hear is not heard of in any institutions, and is getting ready to be delivered to you right now. But listen, before we get started, we just want to make a quick claim that we make no guarantees of any income that you're going to see here. Individual results do vary. It's based off the work that you put in to be able to get out what you're wanting. And so certainly we want to be sure that we get that out the way. Let's go ahead and want to get started. So guys, what do we all have in common? We have all in common. We got employees, we got self-employed individuals, we have our business owners, we have our rappers, we have our athletes, entertainers, and we have our well-off to do people who already have it going on. But the one thing out of all of what titles that we just mentioned that we all have in common is that we do not know what to do with the money. We just don't know. And a lot of people think they know, but they really don't know. So we get ready to show you how to be in the know. by having wealth building resources that you didn't have access to before. That's going to help you create passive cash flow, multiple streams of income, asset accumulation and information with along with that, wealth protection, generational wealth that will be created, and then being able to implement this through the education that you're going to receive. Okay. So it's the best kept secret, and it's no longer a secret. It's called NWR Financial. NWR stands for Make Wealth Real. We are a full service financial strategies company that gives you access to the experts, licensed, trained professionals. You can have people like IRS enrolled agents, credit restoration specialists, debt elimination specialists, CPAs, financial planners. You have all this rolled up into one wealth membership that helps you create, increase, and multiply and protect your wealth. So you have to have these things in order for you to get on the other side, and having these experts with this premium membership is going to be the key. So let's talk a little bit about the leadership that's combined together has created what you are getting ready to learn about today. Starting with our CEO, executive of the company, Mr. Brian House. Then we have Mr. Ndamo Tosin, who's the president of NWR Financial. We have Ms. Sonia Williams, our chief marketing officer, Mr. Jonathan Moore, our chief technology officer, and Ms. Leisha Ross, our chief operating officer. All together, they bring 100 years of combined experience, okay? Now, NWR was actually started in 2017. We have home headquarters based in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have a wealth membership, which is actually the product that you're getting ready to learn about. And we are a multi-million-dollar a part of something that is a debt-free company that's offering what you get ready to learn about. It's a no-brainer. So check this out. What are we in? The industry that we're in is the promoter industry. You already doing it now. You're already promoting something that you want your friends and family to either watch or attend. Okay, so we talk about the sports, we have the concerts, we got the parties that are coming up, we got the private events that you're attending, we got the TikTok, the Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook that you're posting daily. We all know, for those that follow the Power series that's going to be coming out in September. Yep, I just promoted it, right? But did Stars reach out to me to give me a check for promoting the show? Or did 50 Cent reach out to me and say, man, I appreciate you? Not even that, right? But here in this $58.2 billion industry, for just promoting what you get ready to see here now, it's going to position you to be able to reach a compensation like no other. So this is all we do, is promote and expose, and we get paid. Through this wealth membership, guys, you get a chance to increase, multiply, and protect your wealth. It's a no-brainer and an opportunity of a lifetime. So what's all included in this wealth membership? Well, we have tax reduction strategies. We have lower my bills. How about being able to take your cell phone bill, your cable bill, an existing bill that you're paying, and be able to turn that in to our experts and allow our experts to negotiate a better rate for you than what you're paying right now, because you're paying full price for it at the moment. And keep in mind, even though we're slightly overcoming the pandemic, well, businesses are still trying to recoup. So they have different type of added fees to the bills so they can recoup their cost, and they pass that fee off to you. So how about let's go ahead and then get that negotiated so you could be paying lower, which ultimately will put more money back into your pocket. How about being able to eliminate your debt in record-breaking time? We all have debt that we want to get under control. Well, our debt elimination program will show you the steps to do that. Credit restoration, being able to have your credit restored by our experts, where they'll look at and find erroneous things on your Equifax, TransUnion, Experian report. When's the last time you looked at your report? Okay. This is included in your membership. You're not paying any additional fees for our credit restoration program. How about becoming your own bank? This is something you may have heard about. We know right now the banking industry is having some real challenges. So putting your money into a bank can be a risk, but you certainly want to become your own bank, and we have that for you here. Land banking, being able to buy land in a path of growth. Going to talk a little bit about that. That's an option for you. Being able to put your assets in a trust, not just any kind of trust, but we're going to talk about that here shortly. How about being able to become a homeowner if you're a renter? If you have a desire to be a homeowner, our Path the Keys to Home Ownership program is for you. Also included in our membership, we have legal services, where you can actually find a specific document that you want to provide to someone in your state. Go ahead and take care of that. The legal jargon is there. You have that. How about if you got school debt? You want to find a way to get that under control? We have a program for you for that. How about being able to, if you have a small business, being able to take advantage of having your business handled through a service that does all your timekeeping for you? That's available with this wealth membership. So guys, someone said to me, well, what's all in it? What's not in it? It should be the question you should be asking. That's all included into this wealth membership. So the question is, how much does it cost? Well, for $149.97, you have this wealth membership with no setup fees, and it includes a spouse. All right. Where can you go to get the services that just been mentioned to you for $149.97? It's an absolute value that you're getting. All inclusive. Okay. The keys to home ownership. No matter what your credit situation is, you're in a position to become a homeowner. If you're renting, you could become a homeowner through our program. We already know the disparities in America when it comes to home ownership. Everyone should be focused on trying to become a homeowner, not even for the fact that, you're not paying someone else to be able to take their kids on lavish vacations because you're paying rent, but you also get tax savings for becoming a homeowner. Okay, one of our flagship products. We talked about the private banking through our diversified cash flow account and our PRA, private reserve account. These two accounts right here alone are game changers. Let me explain to you a little something about this here. Now, if you haven't never heard of what an accredited investor is, that's a person who makes $250,000 or more, or $1 million net worth in assets. That's not including the actual property they live in. So unless you're making that kind of money, is your banker talking to you about an account like this? No. I actually bank with Fidelity Investments, and they have never come to me and say, hey, let's look at going on ahead and diversifying your money into an account like this right here. We're all used to having a 401k, but that's something that we've been taught to have. But you have 401ks that don't even offer you a match. Okay. So you got to put more money into that with the hopes that you're going to have enough set aside for retirement. But these two accounts here have compound interest that's being, what I like to call it is unprecedented amount of compound interest that's being gained by having an account like this, more than a 401k would ever have. So you have that available to you. Okay. How about land banking? Being able to grow with having land, because we know that land is not being produced anymore by the great man above, but yet you're being able to get a piece of land in an area called Antelope Valley, California, that's being developed. And in this developmental stage, the investor is going to come to you and ask you to sell your parcel. Well, if you got a parcel of land in this area, you name your price. So NWR has purchased lots and lots and lots of this specific part of this land, which is called the Green Energy Valley. Go ahead and look it up, Antelope Valley, California. And actually, you can purchase a parcel of this land and be in position to have generational wealth being built just from this alone. Being able to take that and then put it into a trust, structure your legacy, Protect your assets through a complex trust. You know, this right here is a game changer. You've heard about that trust fund baby. When you talk about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, that's a trust fund. So being able to get yourself a trust set up is key. We've been told by Rockefeller, if you read up a little bit about him, he says, own nothing but control everything. You'll learn about that with our trust program. Let's talk about our results right here. Now, these two fine people, partners of mine out of Hinesville, Georgia, Mr. Charles and Judith Ivory, they call him the Waymaker. He eliminated his taxes 95%. They're 100% debt free. They're landowners. Okay. They reduced their taxes by $1,400. They lowered their bills by $1,500. They restored their credit 800 plus, and they're also cash flowing $400 a day. They're building a dream home scheduled to move in any day now. In fact, I was on the phone with Mr. Ivory the other day. He had to hang up with me quick because the mortgage lenders was giving him a call to talk about the property. Okay, so this right here is proof in the pudding of what's happening for just this couple right here alone. But hey, it gets even better. How about Dr. Gerald Parker? Mr. Parker eliminated time and debt 6.5 years. He retired from a job that was paying him $65,000 a year to do what you're looking at right now full time. He paid off a brand new Mercedes. He eliminated his debt by $52,000. He reduced his taxes by $350 per month. He restored his credit with a 128-point increase, and he's cash flowing $10,000 a day. But listen, he always said that he wanted to have a second dream home property in South Florida, and he acquired that property through this amazing opportunity. So he has a property here in North Carolina, and he has a property in Florida. So he gets to pick and choose. Again, this gives you choices, options, okay? Freedom at the end of the day. Real quick story. I actually was able to sit down at a coffee place here over in Garner, North Carolina, when I was introduced to this opportunity in 2019. Sitting across from him, shared this with me. I knew I needed this in my life, so it was no question about it. So I said, okay. And I watched him grow tremendously since then till now. Limousine pulling up at his facility that he used to work at. Red carpet treatment. People crying, tears. All his previous co-workers couldn't believe and watch this happening for him. See, a lot of times we are telling ourselves, oh, that's not for me, but we don't give ourselves a chance. But this man here shared this with them, and they were able to see that it is real, that Make Wealth Real has changed his life. How about this gentleman, Mr. Brian N. Bean? Came to us as humble as he was, and is still humble today. Secured 20 acres of land in Atlanta, Georgia, with a body of water. Now, it's very hard to find an area in Georgia with water in it, and he got it. He turned this property into an asset. He got some cash. He bought an asset, and this property is cash flowing for him. He names this property Bean Acres. Look it up. You can actually go and spend time at Bean Acres with your family. Tour the facility. The facility is being used for movies. He has commercials being done there. He has tiny homes that he's going to be building there. He has an Airbnb on the property, so you can go and physically stay there. He had ducks brought in for that pond, where the government actually compensated him for bringing in the ducks. Right. Getting paid to bring in animals. Okay. He got his assets all protected. Recently just purchased a property in the UAE, Dubai, has a condo there. $3 million plus protected, lowered his bills by $1,400. He reduced his credit and got a 800 plus score. restored, excuse me. He actually is a wealth promoter, and he's cash flowing $45,000 a month with this opportunity. Let me circle back real quick though to that property in Dubai, because when I actually had a chance to witness this virtual tour that he had when we were in Atlanta at the Game Changer event, GameChangerATL.com, shout out. When you are flying into Dubai to visit, go to your property, you're actually picked up in a Phantom to get there. Right. Not only that, it's already fully furnished, so he don't have to spend a dime on furnishing this place. Now he's up on the 8th floor of this building, looking across the sands. There's a new development that's being developed. And this development is actually a residential community being built, multi-million-dollar mansions, okay, by the Ritz-Carlton, guys, the Ritz-Carlton. These properties are starting at 54 million each. Ain't playing out here. Either you're going to make the money to be able to afford and acquire the lifestyle, or you're going to stay stagnant. There's nothing wrong with having wealth and certainly enjoying your life. But certainly these things are being built for someone. Why not you? Okay. So phenomenal story about him, a top income earner with us in this wealth promotion. And we're loving what we're seeing and new and things that are still continuing to happen for us. So what does NWR Financial say? Out of everything you just saw, if we can't help you multiply, create, and increase your cash flow within the first 30 days, and that means that you do everything that we ask you to do, the experts basically share with you what to do, you're going to get 100% money back guarantee if this doesn't fulfill what we say it can do. You cannot make a bad decision with a guarantee like this. What financial services company is giving back money? I haven't heard of one yet, but NWR Financial will do that for you. So we talked about this wealth promoter. How can you become a wealth promoter? Real simple. Get started. It's $249.97. One-time $100 activation fee, and then $149.97 per month positions you to be able to make the cash flow that you need to help accelerate your life. This also includes a membership, which again does include your significant other as well. So for $249.97, one-time $100 activation fee, $149.97 per month, you're changing your life with this program. So you become a wealth promoter with our flagship product, promoting this membership. You get ready to create wealth from anywhere, having a home-based business. If you are a W-2 employee, you need to have a home-based business. You know, with having a home-based business, it's over 450 tax deductions that you're eligible for. So it just makes sense. When you're on your way to work and you don't have a home-based business, you may as well roll your window down and just start $20, start throwing $20 out the window. Right. Because with this wealth membership, having a business positions you to accelerate your life tremendously. So how do we do all this? So you got 3 different areas that you can do. You got e-commerce, you got direct marketing, network marketing, relationship marketing. You have social media marketing, being able to just set up posts, send posts out, being able to just continue to share this information. And then through e-commerce, these are the areas that you can promote in these 3 industries, this membership. So there's 7 ways that we actually get paid with this compensation plan. Okay. I'm gonna go over a few with you. First is our guaranteed residual income. It's anywhere from 150 to 450,000 paid weekly, paid monthly. Then we have our customer bonus. What our customer bonus is, a member bonus is you're paid $40 for every member that you share this program with. Someone wants to go ahead on and become a partner with you, get on this path of accelerating their life, becomes a sponsor. You sponsor them, it's $50 that you get paid for sponsoring. We have a phenomenal momentum bonus. This is Success Love Speed. 150 up to $1,500 you get with the momentum bonus in your first 30, 60, 90 days. We have a leadership bonus. There's a coded bonuses anywhere from $30 to $150. We have a performance bonus. It pays out $300 weekly. Let me explain to you how that works. So you enroll 6 people that join Lock Arms with you in any given week. You're paid $300 for just doing that. Okay. Then we have a Millionaire Residual Income Club, where you get a very beautiful ring that signifies that you have accomplished the higher heights of this business. We actually have a awesome Vegas convention coming up this weekend, which is our 2023 National Convention Circle of Champions. We're going to be recognizing our latest and newest residual millionaire ring earners. So we are looking forward to our new ones. Congratulations to you all right now. So we're going to be there this weekend in in Vegas, representing. So let's talk about the rank advancements a little bit. Our rank advancements start an executive director all the way to a 5-star executive director. These income brackets are anywhere between $37.50 a week all the way up to $12.50 a week. Now, just to break down a little bit on 2 of these, I'm going to go over with you right now. For an executive director, all you need to do is sponsor 3 personally sponsored individuals, people who say, hey, I'm going to rock with you, Daryl, just because of you. That's going to pay you $150, $5 a day, $150 a month. That's with having 3 sponsored and 1 outside member, someone who just wants the membership only. And you're going to get that all the time. $5 a day, $150 a month. So someone say to me, that don't sound like a whole lot of money. In order for you to be able to attain $150 a month without you having to do anything for it, which equates to about $36,000 set aside somewhere that you're getting about 5% interest on it, I'll ask a person, can you put your hands on $36K right now, or share this wealth promotion membership with someone and obtain it that way all day long? Or I can share the membership. Exactly. Or how about the 2-star executive director? I want you to write this down. 12 equals 600. 12 equals 600. So you said, what does that mean? Well, 12 people come into your organization, whether you bring in 12 because you're a rock star, or 12 people coming to your organization from the leverage just being built from your team, pays you $600, $20 a day, $600 a month. That right there alone, guys, can save someone from losing their home, because we knew some time back the government gave everyone a $600 stimulus check. One time, you're getting $600 a month passively every month for just having 12 people on your team. Amazing. Okay. But let's say you want to go ahead and be a little more aggressive. Let's talk about our regional director. Our regional directorship pays you $1,500 a week all the way up to $7,500 a week. That's our 5-star regional director. Okay. Our top income earner in our company is generating about $1,000 a day right now. Now, you're working a job. When the last time you got a raise? Ask yourself that question. I'll wait. Put yourself in position where you control your own raise, folks. Time is now to take a stance to change your financial future. There's nothing wrong with having the job, but you definitely want to be in position where you now dictate the terms instead of someone else dictating the terms for you. Let's get a little more aggressive. National director up to our national ambassador. This pays $11,250 a week up to $112,500 a week. $15,000 a day, guys, is the top of our compensation plan. And all you did was enroll 3 people into your business. It's all it takes. 3, to get you to the top of the comp plan. $15,000 a day. I don't know about you, but if it was me, and I'm not you, but if it was me, I'll ask, where do I need to sign? Because you are not going to make that kind of cash flow working a 9 to 5, but you can do it through NWR Financial. So we call this the NWR resilient compensation. And why we call it resilient compensation? Because just the membership alone will help you increase your cash flow. We're going to share with you how to get paid daily, how to save and invest more, how to stay ahead of inflation, how to become your own bank, create passive income, be able to reduce your taxes, and be able to multiply your money. See, we have what's called a 6-figure playbook. There are 6 things that you got to do. You got to increase your credit scores, get your assets up, and also you need to be able to get your credit up, your assets up, and your cash flow up. Then you need to be able to lower your debts, lower your taxes, and lower your expenses. You have to do those 6 things anyway, whether you decide on NWR in the wealth syndicate or not. See, take advantage and have access to experts that will help you. Stop trying to get rich and wealthy on your own. We do that with this resilient compensation. Training and support. We got it. Through Zooms, through StreamYard, like we're doing right now, through nationals that we have coming up this weekend, leadership retreats that we have, through game changer events. Guys, we're going to position you so that way you get this information and keep it fresh in your mind, being able to keep you around the circle. Sometimes you got to change your circles, because if you're hanging around people who ain't going any place, or people who make you feel like they're doing something but really ain't doing nothing, it's time for you to change your circles. So we keep you informed, keep yourself plugged in, get paid, get promoted through these different resources here. All right. So there's 2 ways to take advantage of this resilient compensation. One is to become a wealth promoter or become a member. Either way, we meet you where you are. We don't have, we just want you to be sure that you are positioning yourself properly. So take advantage of either one of the 2 opportunities. You can definitely make sure that you get back to the person who invited you to the platform, and let us help you get your assets in order. So there's 2 types of income. You got earning a living, which is 95% of the people living paycheck to paycheck, paid on Friday, broke on Monday. Or create a lifestyle, 5%, financially independent. Being able to take advantage of those opportunities we talked about with some of our expansion leaders that have had some tremendous success. You want that lifestyle, you got to position yourself to get to that lifestyle. We can show you with the Wealth Syndicate and a partnership that we have with NWR Financial. So either you are 1 or 2. 1, you become a promoter with us. Get started for $249.97, then $149.97 a month. That's including the membership. Or become a member for $149.97. Either way, again, we meet you where you are to take advantage of the opportunity. That's the best kept secret. Simplistic, ready for you to be able to take full charge of your life again, be able to create the cash flow you need for you and your family, create, increase, and multiply, and then protect your assets through this program. So to get started, very simple. Decide if you are 1 or 2. Then you want to go ahead on and look at your base of folks that you know and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm just getting ready to start doing. I'm ready to launch my business. I want you involved, share with them, bring them back to a Zoom like you're seeing right now, and let our expansion experts show them what you're looking at right now. Don't you try to be out here explaining it. Put it in front of us and let us do it for you. Set up a goal. How much do you need to make? Let us help you get to that goal. Keeping yourself plugged in. We have our Telegram, Facebook pages, different private groups to bring you into so you can stay tuned and know what's going on around you. So we definitely want you to stay plugged in. When you get back to the person who invited you, they'll be able to plug you into whatever resources they have to keep in contact with their group and their team. So we want to get you launched within the first 24 to 48 hours. Then we want to keep you plugged into the trainings and the information that you basically have just received. So you want to get back to the person who referred you to this particular broadcast. Let them know if you are a 1 or a 2. Okay. And get started. Don't procrastinate. You're going to spend the money that you saw it cost to get started with this opportunity somewhere, whether it's going to be on dinner tonight, buying a gift for somebody, paying a bill. But be in position where you can now pay your bills without you having to worry about, oh, if I pay this right here, am I going to be able to pay that? That type of lifestyle living is it's getting old, guys. It's getting old. You know it. I know it. Let's change that narrative. Change the trajectory of your life. And you can do that becoming a wealth promoter. With that being said, my name is Darryl R. Banks. It's been a plum, pleasing pleasure and privilege to be able to share this information with you. I invite you to attend our 8:25 this evening Zoom. Incomeisyoutcome.com. Incomeisyoutcome.com. Password is wealth. Tune in, listen in. We got a phenomenal speaker that's going to be speaking tonight, 8:25 p.m. Incomeisyoutcome.com. Password wealth. And just get back to the person and say, hey, either I want to be a 1 or 2. Come back, listen to this whole overview again. There will be a training afterwards once you actually enroll for all of our new partners. And we thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to present this to you. Again, my name is Darryl Banks. Looking forward to seeing you on the other side. Take care.